Bună tuturor! Hello everyone, welcome to lovely and very busy Bucharest. Welcome to my neighborhood, to be more exact. It's called 1 Mai, which literally translates to May 1st. It used to be a charming neighborhood with houses and villas. It is one of the few areas in Bucharest that still maintains some of that charm, even though, during the communist regime, some of the houses have been torn down and large apartment buildings have been built in their place during the beginning of the 80s. For the people living in this area, May 1st Market is a representative building. It survived World War II, plus the 1940 and 1977 earthquakes and the demolitions that were done during the communist regime. It is one of the few that still exist in Bucharest. Inside, you will find people selling fresh, locally sourced vegetables and fruit. The apartment buildings in the area are between 8 to 10 stories high. In this particular area of Bucharest, the buildings mostly have 1, 2, or 3 rooms. I live in a 1-bedroom, 10-story high building. So this is the hallway. There's a lot of really old elements, like the doors. They haven't been changed since the building was built, which was in somewhere around 1983. Excuse the mess up there. I actually plan on washing all of those to get them ready for winter. And I will probably buy some more boxes from IKEA so that I can store them. I'm not gonna lie, it's been like super easy to just throw them over there, you know, when I come back home, but they don't really look that nice. Let's move over into the kitchen. This is my tiny kitchen. Well, it's not the tiniest, but it's quite tiny. The cupboards over here have actually been bought, I think, more than 30 years ago, and I didn't get the chance to buy new ones. I use the space above the cabinets for storage. Let's turn on the light. I think it's better now. Yeah, so I plan on buying a table that, you know, can be folded over so it doesn't take up much space, because right now I really have no place where I can eat. I usually eat in my room. There's a small shelf over there. It's where I keep my vegetables that are not supposed to stay in the fridge. I've recently discovered this, that tomatoes get even riper if you keep them outside. Well, this over here is my tiny oven. I mean, I would have space for a regular one, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that much of a cook. I really enjoy super fast recipes, perhaps Ayurvedic inspired recipes. Yeah, so there's like enough room for a small steak for 2 people, which is more than enough. I've tried cooking fish in it and it was really good. I've cooked steak, I've cooked some chicken, I think, and I also like cooking vegetables in the oven sometimes. Maybe I'll make a video about that as well. As you will be able to tell very soon, the bathroom hasn't been redone in so many years. I think the last time it was remodeled, if I'm saying this correctly, was when I was 6 years old. So that's like 1991, something like that. So let's go into the bathroom and check it out. So if you've ever been curious of how a bathroom from 1993, oh, sorry, 1991 looks like. Well, a bathroom from Bucharest from 1991 looks like. Well, this is it. This is actually a very common feature in balconies and even in bathrooms around Romania, I think, in apartment buildings, because you get this extra space for drying your clothes if you don't have a dryer. So I don't really have many mirrors in the house, but I do have mirrors in the bathroom. And here is one of them. Hello. And obviously, two more mirrors over here. Well, actually, they're like two cabinets where I storage some of the bathroomy stuff, so to speak. And there are mirrors on the doors, which I love. I actually use this when I dye my hair at home. And so I used one of the doors like this, so I can get an angle and see when I'm doing my back. I don't know if you can tell. No, you obviously cannot tell, but I promise you it works. My toothbrushes and my hair mask, my contact lenses in my contact lens case, which I love because it's shiny, it's golden, and it's silver as well. This is it. And now we're going to the room. This is my doggy. Say hello, Bronx. Oh, and this is one of my cats. I have a dog, as you can see, and two cats. This is one of them. This is Billy, and this is Bronx. Okay, so this is my third take because I cannot seem to find my words properly. So this little thing right here, it creates both hot air and cool air. And so I use it for the hot air during spring and autumn when it gets a bit cooler outside, before they start heating up the entire building, before, you know, because I depend on the building installation. I just stepped on my dog's chewing bone. Hello, yes, that's yours. Please pick it up. I don't know why he won't pick it up. Okay, let's go back to our little tour. The bed is not from IKEA, but it's quite big. Well, it's actually a couch, but I've never used it as a couch. I just use it because it's extendable. I use it as a bed. You guys are gonna think that this is like an IKEA commercial, but I promise you it's not, because this table right here is from IKEA as well. This is where I keep my laptop. Let me turn this off a bit. I've actually just bought this this lamp. It's actually a lamp and a diffuser as well. It wasn't very expensive. I bought it from a shop called Minimalist that sells products from Japan, and I went and bought some essential oils today for it. Okay, that's my speaker over there, which I really love. It's an old model from Sony. It's a wireless speaker. The shelves that you see down there are going to have to go up in the wall, on the wall, sorry. But I am going to need someone to help me out with that. And this is the heater. It's again a very old model, but I'm a very big fan of this material. If I'm not mistaken, it's called a cast iron. It gets heated up pretty fast, but the most important part is that it actually stores heat for a very long time compared to newer models. Over here we have another IKEA shelf, which I really love. Let me open it so you don't see my reflection. I use it to store some, you know, silly stuff or stuff that I need. I found these letters in a thrift store and bought them for like $2, I think, something like that. I bought this frame for somewhere around $3, and I had this moss that I had purchased a while back, and I used it to create this. I love collecting seashells when I go to the beach. Unfortunately, I haven't been to the beach in a very long time, so thankfully these remind me of the beach, and I try to, create something artsy with, I like the idea of white shells, but I really wanted to add just a touch of color. Some makeup, I really have to clean this out as well. I have some jewelry over here, and that's about it. So this was my house. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's very different than what you're used to maybe, but I am hoping that some of you will be able to relate to this style a little bit. If you do have a home that resembles mine, the best thing you can do for it and for your state of mind is to do your best to keep it as clean as possible. Please leave your comments down below if you want to see more of the house, or if you want me to get more in depth with stuff, maybe some recipes or tips and tricks about pets, or if you want to join me in visiting certain places in Bucharest, or maybe trying out certain traditional foods. I thought that would be a nice idea as well. So thank you for coming over. I'll see you soon.